Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem Engage, where last episode we finished off our snow-filled battle in Chapter 9, A Clash of Forces, by taking over the forts and luring Ivy in once again with Clan as the bait. But instead of slaying our foe, we let her go after learning about King Hyacinth's plan for King Morion, as she and her retainers became a neutral party. After another encounter with Vale that Alfred and Diamond were there for, in which she told us where to go, we returned to the Somniel to do our tasks, with the Tower of Trials now awaiting. Okay, so we've done most of the things. Apart from, of course, the arena. Down here is bomb points. To be honest, they're probably the best thing for me to pick up, aren't they? Any more buffs I can get with people, the better. Interestingly, you have a new dialogue? Ah, you've moved over here, have you?
If I may.
Let's put a halt to the Fell Dragon's Vile ritual. Make ready. Destiny Cathedral awaits. You're saying the same thing again, are you, sir? Good on you. I guess you really wanted to drum that point through. Alright, we got Eatering.
Hello there.
Boucheron. There's a cook now. Go on then, Bouche. Seems really weird when it says disposed of clan's meal. It's like, oh, come on. Okay, so both of them like potato soup. It only gives res. What's he good at? I mean, I want more stats is the thing. We don't have any pork. We don't have any pork. I got strength, defense, and res. Oh, we don't have any pork. I think he makes his pork in it. Omelette. I'll put vegetables in it, like mushrooms maybe.
Let's try not to waste nature's bounty. Thanks for letting us use you ingredients.
There's actually a meta for knowing what their likes and dislikes are, isn't there?
I could cry.
What an exceptional meal.
One doesn't get to enjoy food as fine as this very
Delicious.
often. We didn't actually get a conversation with Jade, though. That was an S-rank meal. 2 strength, 2 speed, 1 defense, and 2 res.
I tried packing it up as a meal for you.
Look at now. I mean, I'll definitely take an S-rank meal. Like, that's like 2 level ups worth of stats. It's kind of ridiculous if you ask me. Right, I guess Alfred didn't get enough that time. Let's go with Saline.
Shall we have a cup of tea afterward?
Gonna be...
I challenge you. Face my iron wall.
this kind of works. Oh my god, she has enough res?
You cut me down most effectively.
What? Good job, Saline. An S-rank meal, time to throw away in the future. Well, I don't have to eat them. I already get the stat buffs, right? I don't actually have to eat the meal, right? Right? Why not actually... I know this works. Right?
I'll be your opponent.
I'll put on a show for you.
Oh, the rematch. There was an obvious winner here.
Dang. You got me.
Somehow I won.
I'll take that. And 20 from a corpse in the sky. Thank you very much. Speed and res have been obtained as well as HP. A conversation was also made available due to that. You've got a support conversation with me now, corpse in the sky. Who to level up now? Come on, Chloe, go for it.
I will act as your opponent today.
I have been waiting for this.
Oh. 41%. This is good experience as well if we draw Vander.
I must continue to improve.
I always do my best. Now and in the matches to come.
The fact that it counts like a promoted unit. Strength, dex, speed, and luck. think she did need a bit more strength. A bit more res defense would be able to throw her into dangerous situations more. You just finished my Follow Justice series. I want to say thank you for it. Thank you for watching it. Thank you for your thanks. There's so much more to come. That leaves you, what, halfway in the Ace Attorney series-ish? Enjoy the rest. Where are we going now? I mean, we've got a ton of achievements. We've got supports as well. I know. We'll get you dead one day.
Ah! One of the corrupted!
The corrupted? Where?
Diamant, help! Whew. Thanks for the save, Diamant. Sorry to trouble you like that.
No trouble at all. However, I must ask, how did that creature manage to overpower and frighten the Divine One?
It came out of nowhere. I just started running. I'm not really good with the corrupted.
Not good with them. You handle them in battle just fine.
It's different on the battlefield. I can spot them first, then steel myself before engaging. That last corrupted soldier got the drop on me. My guard was down. I'm an easy target for them outside of battle.
I don't follow.
Isn't there something that makes your skin crawl, Diamant?
I suppose hairy caterpillars can have that sort of effect on me.
Okay. Let's say you knew you were about to see a big caterpillar. You'd have a chance to prepare. Now, imagine you're eating dinner at home, and a caterpillar suddenly drops onto your plate. Wouldn't that startle you? Wouldn't you cry out in surprise?
I probably would.
That's what sneak attacks from the corrupted feel like. Caterpillars dropping on my plate.
I understand. Very clear explanation, Divine One.
That was a strange example, but I'm glad you followed it. Sorry you had to watch me struggle like that. How unflattering. I wish I was flawless like you, Diamant.
Flawless?
Flawless like a diamond? Sure thing. Seriously? Well, people could be scared of things. They are basically zombies, I'm just gonna point out. It's only the fact that they're kept masked that keeps it impersonal. Just imagine if they weren't masked and you could see a human face staring back on top of like that. Just imagine if it's a human face you knew. I doubt they'll pull that during the game, but still. Wow, that's a lot of supports we got. It's support time. Unica's made it to a B already with a leer.
What can this humble liar do for you, Divine One?
I'd like to have a talk, that's all.
I understand. And I'm prepared to accept whatever punishment you have in mind.
Punishment? No. I wanted you to know how grateful I've been to have you by my side.
Wait, what?
That's how I feel. You fight hard every day to protect our allies. There's absolutely no reason to punish you. In hindsight, I think the only reason you lied is that we don't know each other very well yet. So, let's change that. Why don't you start by telling me something about yourself, Yunaka?
Way to put me on the spot.
If you don't want to, then I won't pry. Simple as that.
Okay, before I joined up with you, I was sort of just wandering, looking for my place in the world. I'd left my old self behind me. Wanted to think I had, at least.
You don't sound very fond of your old self.
Oh, I like her well enough. Others, though, not so much. That's why she had to go. But I like who I am now. And honestly, I've been having so much fun since we met.
I'm glad to hear that. Good talk, Yunaka. I think we should do it again sometime. What do you say?
You got yourself a deal.
I'm gonna buy her a belly warmer as a present or something. Just look at the holes in her outfit and go, that's gotta be cold. We could sort that out. Celine and her brother Alfred have a support.
Do you know what you are, Alfred? A barbarian in princess clothing.
Huh.
What a nice thing to say. Thanks, Saline.
How did that strike you as a compliment?
You meant that I've got muscles all over like a barbarian, right? That's real praise, even if you're just saying it because I'm your brother.
That is not at all how I meant it.
Hey, it's okay, Saline. If that wasn't the idea, then what did you mean by it?
Your first impulse on hearing we were low on water was to dig a well.
Oh, right. Some mix-up, huh? Boy, was my face red.
Would that it were the only example. What about the time you heard some soldiers wishing they could cleanse themselves? You immediately leapt to dig them a hot spring.
Oh. Do we not like hot springs?
That isn't my point. Why is your first instinct always to go digging?
'Cause it's good training.
Save your breath. It's instincts like that that mark you as barbaric, which would be fine for most men, but you are a prince. Try to act the part.
All right, Saline. I get your point. From now on, I'm gonna train even harder. No more skip days. Pretty soon, I'll be so beefy that everyone can tell right off what a barbarian I am. No more confusion.
Ugh. Once again, you have completely missed the point.
I quite like his aspirations, to be honest. He can be what he wants to be. Alkist and Saline.
Princess Saline, you're up rather late. Is something the matter?
Oh, Prince Alchrist. It's nothing. My sleep was restless tonight, that's all.
Ah, did you have a bad dream?
I dreamt my brother died.
Oh.
This is a recurring dream, mind you. One that I have had many times since childhood. My brother used to be chronically ill, you see. But even now, I can't shake the feeling that he might be taken from me at any moment.
Oh, Princess Saline.
Alfred has recovered since then. Make no mistake. He is the picture of robust health now.
That he is. He always seems so brave on the battlefield. It's amazing. For what it's worth, I have those same bad dreams myself. Dreams where my brother Diamant is taken from me, that is.
Oh, do you now?
I do. They're a bit grim, so I've never discussed them with anyone.
I see. I should like to hear more about them, if you are willing. But the hour is far too late for that, I think. Another time, Prince Alchrist?
Of course. I'm free to talk whenever you need a sympathetic ear.
Those two are getting on. Diamant and Jade have a thing, I'm sure.
Anything to report?
Oh, Prince Diamant. No news here. It's a quiet night.
I see.
Standing guard like this reminds me of the other day.
Which day?
The day of that snowstorm. I was guarding the Elusia border through most of it.
Right. That storm was awful.
It was snowing so heavily. I worried that I wouldn't be able to find you.
So did I.
Huh?
I feared I might lose a trusted retainer to the cold. I almost worried myself sick. When I finally arrived and saw you were still standing strong, I breathed such a sigh of relief.
Oh. Well, let's not get carried away. But thank you for your concern, Prince Diamant.
Dawn should break any minute. I'll relieve you a bit early. Go get some sleep, okay?
Understood.
Good work tonight. Oh, and I'm excited to read your new chapters. Will they be ready soon?
Yes, without delay.
What? She's an Ammonite that hangs around guards, but she also writes stuff? And he's an avid reader. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, let's just check out the world map and see what's around us at this point. See if there is a paralogue or we go on straight to the next mission. I have a plan what to do next. That's for certain. But I wanted to see if we headed straight to goal or not. It turns out that New skirmishes have appeared, but no new paralogs as of yet. I wonder if there's some kind of like hidden criteria of donation levels you're supposed to fill up. Something along those lines. There's a bandit skirmish at the bandits hideout, class level 14 now. It's changing around fairly often, that's for certain. I would quite like to use one of these to actually level up our young kid, after all. But that becomes a bit of an issue of itself to do, considering he starts from the lowest level he could possibly be at. And then, of course, not leveling the rest of our guys too much is an issue too. So how do I fit him in to start leveling him up? So something a bit easier for him to start his life with. That's for certain. Right, I thought I'd leave this till near the end of the session, near the end of the week. And that is to try out whatever this is down the bottom of the thing. By starting my own trial, because I got 1 token, so I can do that. And then seeing who might take it on and do it some more. Of course, by the time it's gone out, it's going to be hard for someone on YouTube to do it, but on the stream side, if they wanted to advance, that shouldn't be too bad. We also got new stock in the boutique and the item shop. The item shop new stuff might be a bit more interesting than the rest. Yeah, so we're actually... Some interesting stuff. A restore is now available to remove status effects on an ally. Probably at a timely point. We have mends as well as the heals. A bit stronger. Rewarp. A staff imbued with space warping magic teleports the user up to 5 spaces away. So it only warps the user, but no one else. 5 uses, we can move up a lot faster if we want to. Master Seals are now also for sale. There's a stock of them. And second seals. Expend to the change used to a different class in the same tier or to set level in the current class from max to 1. Meaning that no matter how level screwed a character is, they can still get levels? I don't know if I should be buying these because these restock or not. Again, free houses would lead me to believe that I need to buy it right here, right now, or I'll miss it. I don't know how that works for this, so I think I'll just buy them.
I thank you.
And we'll probably be taught differently in the future, but for now, I'll just buy them. So I probably will find uses for them in time. We probably want to make it to level 20-ish first of all, is what I would say. Gotta get those stats, after all.
Do come again.
So stuff in the boutique will just be clothing shop, of course. Clothes and accessories yet again. So this episode turned out more as the plaid cavern set. Hey look, he can be who he wants to be. Crimson set, fancy. A Stark set with meh. Frost set goes with that one, does it? Interestingly, we just keep getting new shades.
Be well.
Okay, down to the bottom. Let's try out the Tower of Trials. Let's start a trial and then see what the results of it are in the future. So we'll do the relay trial. We'll take a couple of turns and then we pass it on to someone else. Seems interesting. Okay, a new trial. Fresh trial will be the first to deploy units to the field. Select a map from the available options. Preparations will begin once you choose a map. Select fight to spend your relay ticket and begin the trial. So we can go turns to 5 players, turns to 5 players, turns to 5 players. So by the sound of this, you have to actually finish this in 10 turns. It's weird to think that we can play this and then we can see the results on the next episode. Entryways. The 5 allies can be deployed on an entryway and on the 4 surrounding tiles. Activate dormant entryways by commanding an ally to wait on them. Once an entryway is active, any player taking over the battle can use it to deploy. Activate as many as you can. So essentially, I want to get to the second entryway. I was going to say, where's swap spaces there? There we go. So our enemies here are level 13. So they're not really all that weak. Big axe hits. This doesn't give any stuff. This is a fabrication. My god, look at all these things everywhere. What the? Wolf Knight? See, this is where the spoilers come in. Of course, Wyvern Knight, but Wolf Knights? A roof? This is obviously an advanced class if it's level 1. That's a lot of dudes to kill. I'm sure whoever is going to take over from my character is going to be totally fine, right? Not an issue, I'm sure. Okay, I'm not going to take Fram. I might take Clan. Yeah, I might swap you out, actually. No one with casters nearby. There's an archer nearby. Take Fram out. So either Unica or Diamant we want in. I'm thinking I might just put one of our big boshy people in. Yeah, I'm sure someone loves playing Realmnuts. I love him. I don't know if everyone else does.
Here goes.
Okay, so if I go in on this dude, I can be attacked by pretty much everything. Interestingly, I cannot also kill this guy in one go.
My will is firm.
I mean, there will most likely be 1717, of course.
The Divine Dragon looked right at me.
We can probably cover him, to be honest with you. I know you can survive a hit. 48 damage he's got. It's too bad we can't go to a position slightly below with either of our casters here. It's gonna take a hit, that's for definite.
Oh, thank goodness.
Well, I think you should be able to survive it. It's one hit from there.
Your orders, please.
Okay, so that's active now. So I can't summon. Compare units for all allies. So everyone gets 5 units every time I step on one. That's interesting. I can't summon anymore, sadly.
What's our move?
Actually, a fair amount of advancement you have to do. When you think about it. Okay, if it's 13 defense, you can take a fair bit of damage. Of course, I can always buff him up a little bit. How do you reach? Oh, you got a hand axe. So you can reach the kiddo no matter what. But you'll get destroyed by the kiddo. Ain't that a problem? Interesting how I'm gonna leave. So I get 2 turns, so... How am I gonna leave this for someone? And how are they gonna have to deal with it afterwards? Nice, you went for me instead of the kiddo. I guess because I can't fight back. Makes sense, doesn't it? 26, 19 in Armor Knight. I mean, I say obviously the thing I want to do is take out this guy and let the rest come on. Because no matter what, he should be fine. At 21 defense versus, what is it, 26 attack. He can get broken. 23 attack, still 2 attack. It's that guy that's the worry. So basically, I'm just dealing with the first line of offense.
You were beautiful while you lasted.
Have I really given someone the starting units to be able to push forward and finish up this battle? Isn't that a question? What if, can you still, like, do the rewind? No, you can't. So if you lose the units, you lose the units. Tis a fort, tis a fort. Like, how can I just not kill anyone? I can be that close to killing them, but not quite. Of course, someone's always got the option to warp in the future if they need to.
The strength of the stewards.
I'm sure someone will be like, "Oh my god, this guy's clan's amazing." That'll definitely be the reaction, right? Okay, so we leave it in this state with more units able to be summoned by our ally. I don't know if me standing on the platforms is a bad thing, so they can't summon them. That'd be hilarious. But with the first wave of enemies defeated, I don't know if that was good progress for 2 turns.
Good fight.
So I can come to here and let this guy and this one come at me. I have 13 defense. Nothing should be able to double him. All depends on criticals, doesn't it? I might just leave myself here, to be honest. You want a critical, now's the time. Change player. Messages for next player. Hoping for a miracle. You get all these messages here. I'll have my eye on you, yes. So do I get a code? After playing a predetermined number of turns, you must pass control of relay trial on. Who can take over your trial is up to you. There are 2 ways trials can be taken over. Public, anyone can take over the trial. Private players must input an ID to take over. Once someone takes over your trial, select view results to see what happened next. To be honest then, I probably just made that public. I'll just make it public this time and we'll see what happens. That'll be interesting. Don't know if people can find it with public. Ah, look, you get a code as well. 4CHC7XV. Of course, we'll probably get loads of spoiler units when I think about it, so can I even watch it? Ah. Now that I think about it, that's the thing. So that's a relay trial. We can watch a replay take place, supposedly, and see how that all pans out. So we'll see how that is next time. I just realized, like, it's not all on my... I thought it would be, like, on my own units and I would get, like, 10. But no, if everyone can summon in units, of course I'll get stuff that will be like, what? So that's the thing. And that actually counted as a battle. You're kidding me. So everything is available once again. By the look of things, that's how this works. I mean, it was a battle, but it kind of wasn't a battle. Do you know what I mean? It was, but it wasn't. So on our achievement ranks to clear out this week, we got our support conversation with Diamant. We deployed Yunaka 5 times, defeated 75 enemy soldiers, staves 50 times we used, landed a critical 20 times. Yunaka, I can't get her name right at all. Avoid attack 50 times we managed to do, used chain attacks 20 times, break broken foes 50 times, obtained 3 S-rank bond rings. An S-rank mill was made. We fought an emblem nearly 10 times, and cleared chapter 9. We took part in a relay trial. And that was it for our achievements thus far, totaling 122. There are shop achievements for me to get to in the future. So hopefully next time we start, I have some beautiful, lovely orbs to show you all. So that'll be it for this session. Week 2 of Fire Emblem Engage. Chapter 10 awaits us as we move into the double digits. A climactic fight inside an enemy stronghold to save a king. What will happen? Find out next time. Maybe after a little bit of other stuff, because we've got this replay to see, I guess. I don't know if we'll see that or not. When I think about the maybe spoiler things. Yeah, it's a thing. But for now, I will say bye-bye. Or should I say correctly? Bye-bye, papaya. See you next time for more of our story.